Probably you have just seen this, and whichever the part of day, night, evening this is, let's do something very powerful in the next 10 minutes. Okay, and today, if you are getting in here, and this is the part of the Dhammasri, my name is Dr. Amit Nath, and some lovely family people of mine are here to help you out on today's topic as well. Today, we are going to find out some kind of a different kind of, a mathematics in your life. Before coming to this session, the participants here had been put into a kind of a small place or a room where they discussed about one thing that they subtracted in their life that gave them a lot of mileage. So just to give you something very powerful today, the topic that these people have discussed in the room was, what did you subtracted in your life that added or multiplied things in your life? Okay, so what I have for you is something different today. And I have a silent movie for you. Okay, it's a very silent movie. And this movie is for 2 minutes, 2 seconds. So without any kind of things, I would like to play the movie for you guys. Okay, 2 minutes, ready? And you might hear my commentaries, might be there, but I don't think so you need me. So here you go. And without any delay, let's hear it. So this is a tribal footage where they put some edibles, might be some nuts, and they tie it in a low-hanging tree, and they have a small opening on top. So looking at that, the monkeys comes into, and then they tries to get the first nut, and then something happens. Okay, he tries to put his hand, he can touch the nut, but the hand does not come on. He does not realize that he has to open the hand, so only then the hand will come out, right? But he tries, and his greed for getting those nuts keeps him connected with that. Yeah. So his hand is completely locked right now. He will not let it go. And that's it. So somewhere, this is his stupidity or whatever you want to call it is. He's just there. He's just waiting there. And even if this person comes in, he does not let his hands go. And that's how you catch a monkey. Okay, that's how you catch a monkey. So no one is hurt in this entire episode. Okay, no other ingredients has been used. Very cost effective and done. So here permanently he is imprisoned and his hand is also safe. Right. So I think I've given you some kind of a very powerful lesson today. Yes. Hello, Hannah. So let me tell you, it is the same thing happens in our life and business also. Yes or no? Okay. I would like to give you something which probably I will be taking in the monthly meeting also. And this is a very powerful stuff. In the monthly meeting, okay, how many of you guys have attended monthly meetings? How do you like it? How many of you guys like that? Okay, awesome, nice. So the topic this time we are going to take, it's called as the coefficient of friction of closing. Okay, coefficient of friction of closing. We are not going to do the entire thing today, but I want to give you some very powerful tip. Okay, this same example I will take it probably on that particular day also. I just give you a very simple thing. There are two people, okay, couple, husband and wife. They wanted to shift out from where they're existing, but they were not able to shift. Okay, it is not about money. It is not about going out. They wanted to move out from one location to another location, and why they were not able to do was because they had a table in their house. You know why? Because the table had a lot of memory. Lot of parties has happened, lot of events has happened, lot of things and lot of moments are around the table. It's a huge table and that belongs to their grandfather. So there was an emotional attachment. Hello, right? Are you guys getting this? They wanted to shift, but they could not shift. Why? Because the table is so huge, it is very difficult for people to move it out. Getting me? And they were stuck in that room. That baggage of the table, they were not using those table, by the way. But the table itself with those like 10 chairs was something, it was more for them as a family traditional belief. You cannot take the dismantle out. And for that reason, most of the time, they went out, they saw some new properties, they went to different places, and it was good. But to come out of that environment, they have decorated it very nicely. They could not let it go. And eventually, one of this couple, he also expired in that same building. And now the building became more emotional connected. And the second generation also, even though they had multiple other this thing, they never let that entire premise go for a rent. And even the lady was also there, and everyone came and met her, even though she wanted to leave. But just because of the table, she's not able to move. It's a normal story. I think how many of you guys ever looked at it? Here, it is an innate object. It's a materialistic thing that is holding people out. Yes or no? I give you an example, which is a true story, by the way. And on the monthly meeting, I will tell you how somebody actually made money out of this. Good? Okay. How somebody actually made money out of this entire emotional attachment also. So how to get rid of those things? Today we have a different topic, and I would like to give you the topic here. Just a second. Yeah. Okay. The topic is, okay, I'll give you one by one. Okay, let me give you one by one. Okay. So this task is going to take 3 minutes. Okay. This task is going to take you 3 minutes, and it is here. So the art of letting go. How many of you have heard of this word called as art of living? Okay. I want to give you something like art of letting go. Okay. Identify one thing that you had been holding into that no longer serves you. Okay. And it might be a belief, it might be a habit, it might be a relationship, it might be an innate immaterial thing, whatever. Okay. Even I also had certain information, so I'll tell you about that. Okay. Reflect on how letting go can create a space for growth and transformation. अगर उस चीज को छोड़ दोगे आप, तो आपकी जिंदगी में 10 क्या खुशियां या what kind of peace or what kind of space. Okay. Happiness, peace, and space can come if you let it go. Okay. That can be anything, guys. It can be letting go of alcoholism or smoking, or probably letting go about some, an odd relationship. It can be, yeah, friendship also. Okay. If it is a poison, then better drop it. Habit. Yeah. Some people have some certain habits. Find out one thing first. Okay. Don't take many things. Okay. Today, hello. The 10 minutes that I've given it to you is for that. So if you have made a 10 minutes note, that is for you. In that, today you do this. In this first 3 minutes, find out only one thing. Don't take many things. I know you will have a lot of things. Just take one thing, write it down. Okay, write it down. And guys, if you don't want to write it in the chat, then what you can do is, I can give you some different kind of a technique. Okay. Okay, now write it. Now you can write it too. So no one other than me will know this. Okay. And this is something which will keep it confidential. Why I'm asking you to write it? Writing is the doing of thinking. It's a declaration in disguise. Hello? Did you get that? Writing somewhere. Okay. It's a declaration in disguise. I want you to find out one thing that you are okay to let go from today. Go ahead. Very nice. Yeah, that's it. Good enough. 2 words, 1 words. It can be a name. It can be a material. It can be a thought process. It can be a past event. It can be your tool. Yeah. 1942, my uncle has given you this pen. It doesn't work. Let it go. Buy a new one. 2 rupees. Fine. Okay. It's okay. So find out what is that squeaky thing that is actually not helping you for smoother flow. Find it out. Okay. First, you identify that one thing. If you have identified the one thing, now write it down. That 10 things that will happen if you let it go. Good exercise? Is it a good exercise? Okay. Don't be the monkey today. I want you to leave your hand today. Is that fine? Leave your hand. वो छोटा peanuts के लिए क्यों बैठे हो यार? Write it down. I know all of us have that. I also have it here. Yeah. So today, Dada is going to do something at the evening time before the fest has been taken up. Today, we are having a very powerful day, guys. Okay. And I'm going to introduce this point of coefficient of friction in today's session also. But what people you will be learning in today's session, it's going to be at least 10-15 times more, because in the wisdom of the wisdom words time, which is somewhere in the evening around 8:30 to 9 o'clock, or probably at 9 o'clock to 9:30 on the next Wednesday, I might not be able to give them all the things. So I have got only specific things which I'll be telling it today. This topic I have never taken out there. This is absolutely new. And I will tell you how, if you know this, what is that coefficient of friction of closing, you can take very, very high tickets like this. Very powerful. Okay, I'll tell you with examples, guys. I'll give you the same example. I'll tell you how somebody made crores of money utilizing this coefficient of friction of closure. Very, very powerful. So find out that 10 things that will happen if you let this thing go from your life. Good point. Good point. Okay, it can be a habit also. Guys, look on the other side also. It can be a materialistic thing. It can be a non-materialistic thing. It can be a habit. It can be a relationship. It can be a pet. It can be anything. Might be your neighbor. It can be a location. Yes or no? Okay. It can be anything. Yeah. It can be a job. Yeah. Something. Find it out. What is that? It can be a what do I say? A belief. It can be a belief also. नहीं ये lottery में एक lottery निकलेगा. That is also a belief. Yes or no? Yeah. I know there are some people are there. I have seen they have taken a plot and they have put a lot of shagun plants. Shagun, it's a long tree. Okay, it's a very expensive this thing, and they are waiting. 20 साल के बाद 20 साल हो गया. The plant does not grow. Okay, but they're expecting kabhi to aayega. One day, someday, something will happen. Yeah, it's like a lottery. जब बेटा बड़ा होगा मुझे बहुत प्यार करेगा. बेटा बड़ा भी नहीं हुआ है. Okay. Oh my God. Find out one. Okay. Guys, find out only one. If you have more than one, then very good, but don't write one. Priorities. How many of you have heard of this word? Priorities. Raise your hand. If you have heard of this word, priorities. This is a bullshit word. Priorities नहीं हो सकता है. Priority हो सकता है. Yes or no? Did you get my point? If everything is a priority, then what is your priority? Nothing. Right? So priorities nahi. Find out one thing. If you have a list of things, please delete others and select the best thing that is connected to you. Is it good? Is it good? Okay. Other things now you have identified. In this process, what has happened is you also identified not only one obstacle in your life, but you also have found out other obstacles. Yes or no? Hannah? But take one. Arey, isko bhi chodo yaar. You've got so many. Leave one, leave all of them. Take one. Is it okay? Is that okay? You've got so many, right? This is also a monkey mind. Are you getting this? Arey yaar, itna problem hai. Kisko chodu? Take one. Take one. Ek uthao. This is easier than this is. Yes or no? This is better than this is. In that 10 minutes, don't haste. Write down each points in details. If you leave them, or if you leave this or that, whatever, that one thing, how is your life going to be better? How is your life going to be different? What kind of things will happen? How much space you will get? How much friction will be reduced in your life? Friction creates heat. Heat creates tension, frustration, and ultimately a time will come when heat will be so much that you will think, better I die. Proof. Hello? Good. So don't let it go to that far. So let me tell you, in olden days, when people used to cook food in the, with the coal, in the sense, when the heat is too much, they will take the log out of that, what do you call that? Chula. Kya bolte hain in English mein? Okay, that fireplace. You got it, right? The kitchen fireplace. When the heat is too much, you need to take the log out, the woods out. You need to do that today. Okay. Session is over. Powerful? Session over. 15 minutes. Khatam. I want you to share your reflections. If you do this exercise, what will happen? Good? Can you do that? Okay. 1 minute to everyone. Okay, who wants to go first? Always the people who are first. Okay, it's a very good thing. Go ahead, unmute and share. Okay, no mic pass today. Write down your names and follow that order. Write down your names. Okay, wait. Don't write 1 minute. Hold on. Now you can write it down. Okay, write your names. Okay, and accordingly you go ahead. Wait. So Navneet is first one. Go ahead.
Good morning, Dada. Good morning, Fest family. So basically, I need to let go of my feeling of low self-esteem and low
don't tell what you need to. Okay, look, there are things that can be personal to you. Okay, and I'll tell you also. Just share what will happen. Question ko samjho pehle. What will happen if you let it go? Just give me some realization of yours.
So I'll be able to decide on one finite goal if I do that, and then upskill myself easily. Then I can find a service or a profession to earn income of my dreams. Then the happiness will increase at home.
Yep.
And gain abundance of wealth. I would be able to gain the abundance which I currently lack. And of course, respect in my workplace, which will definitely be a constant factor.
I love that.
And then either job security or income guarantee. It's a life security that will be there in the sense of security in the mind. And then investment possibilities will exist.
Whoa. Stop. My job is done. Did you see the flow now? Your mind is working. My job is not to get the answer. My job is to make you get into that idea mastery where you have got a lot of flow is happening. So the purpose to bring you on screen, on stage, is to check, is it working? You got that flash? You got that flow? If you've got the flow, boom, my job is done. How many of you guys got this? Yeah, next person, go ahead. Navneet, I'm not stopping you, but I have actually initiated that. Awesome. Make a note of this. Don't lose this momentum, okay? Right now, don't lose this momentum. Write it down in a piece of paper. Stick it somewhere. Might be on toilet or bedroom, your car ke dicky mein, kidhar bhi yaar, jahan pe, wherever you see it every time. Okay, ladies, put it in your purse, on your makeup, okay? Wherever you see yourself more, just stick it there. This is just write the benefits of letting go of that thing. Yes or no? Kisi ko ghanta samajh mein aayega. Only we'll understand. Yes or no? Good. Nice. Next one. Next person, go ahead. Write down your names.
Yes, Dada, thank you. I will get more time, peace, happiness, not only my family happiness. I will concentrate on my work, growth of myself. Actually, I am seeing all those things. And peacefulness. Actually, my thinking was increased.
Okay, like, pause. Okay,
in a positive way.
Other people, just select everybody and then write your answers, because now it is coming to me. I'll just read out the people who are going to be with me. After Navneet was Dr. Reshma, then we have got Ganesha, then we have Chetan, then we have Mohita. Other people you can write, select everybody and then you send it, okay? And Dr. Reshma, why don't you tell people about some kind of a win that you shared with us? Just tell probably in 30 seconds. And how this win was possible if you have not let go something.
About yesterday, I think.
Go ahead, share it out.
Yeah.
Quick, 30 seconds.
I was in a emotional disturb because of my relationship. After I letting go of it, I got this much peacefulness and thought process. So that I recognized a rare condition in one of my patients, which we informed to WHO. So they have gave a offer to me to research on these rare conditions in India. That was happiness.
Did you understand what happened? Okay. If you don't have concentration, then you don't diagnose other problem. Did you get that? If you don't have your peace of mind, you will not find the peace in somebody else's mind also. So after she let go about the toxic stuff that she had, now she was able to concentrate more on her patients, and she found something which is very rare in the world. Am I right, Reshma?
Yes,
and
sir.
when she reported that, Now, WHO, World Health Organization, is recognizing this diagnostics and has initiated something by which she can start a research by herself, which was earlier not possible. Isn't it a big thing, guys? Okay, from nobody to somebody to one body. Good. So give a big round of applause. And I think this is also kind of things which is not possible otherwise if you are not getting into this.
Thank you.
Because, yeah, of course. So gratitude to all the people who helped her. Okay, all the love and blessings. Uske bina nahi hota hai. Good. So also understand, if you have something in your pocket, then some other things will not go inside. You get that? If you already have some nonsense in your pocket, तो पैसे कैसे डालोगे? You have to throw the kachra out, then only you can put the money in. Yes or no? दिमाग भी वैसे ही है. You have got finite amount of things. What are you going to throw out is what you are doing today. Good. Big round of applause for her and everyone here. I think it's a family movement. So when you come here, you are not just learning, but this sense of family. किसके साथ share करोगे यार? Where? So on Friday, you are most invited on something. We'll start at around 8 o'clock. Every Friday we have this. It's called Heart Talk. How many of you know this Heart Talk? Okay, where we let someone to talk about his or her life, and we don't stop him or her. We don't judge. We don't compare. We don't we don't share any advices. We just listen. I can guarantee you, no one in your entire family, your friend circle, your neighbors would have done that, because here you start at 8 o'clock and we have no limits. You can talk as much as you want. No one is going to be on screen. No one is going to be on audio. No one is going to chat. Only you and the screen. You can hide your stuff for the first 10 minutes, but after 10 minutes, when you see that you are only talking to yourself, then a lot of things opens up. Because when you are, I strongly feel, when you want to climb a mountain, even a small water bottle is going to be very heavy for you. Yes or no? Okay, so you need to let it go, boss. Then only you can go higher, right? Yes or no? That is called aerodynamics. You have to let it go. So where will you let it go? Jagai nahi hai yaar. Everywhere is so crowded. So I just created a small place for you where you shut out. And this is something which you will be able to see other people who are watching. For them, I'm talking to you. It is something like watching a live autobiography of somebody. So when you see somebody's life autobiography, you will start relating to your life. You will see about this person's ups and downs in his life and what are the options he has or she has and how she is able to cope up with that. Whatever, wherever, you will also be able to see the brain's tree. From one root, it goes to different things. Some things you are allowed to cry, you are allowed to give slang, you are allowed to do anything in your language also, it's absolutely fine. But that time, you need to talk to yourself. We are very busy 24 hours in our life that we forget about this inner soul. There is no other way. Meditation, affirmation, ये सब सारा बकवास है यार, in one point. If you are not connected to your soul, तो घंटा meditation करोगे. You cannot sit for 1 hour also. Forget about 1 hour, 1 minute also. You cannot sit without a distraction. Yes or no? Breathing कर लोगे, लेकिन जिंदगी में सांस नहीं आएगी. You got my point? Breathing कर लोगे, अनुलोम विलोम, Vajrasan, this asana, that asana. But technically, you will be out of your geometry. This is where you come together. I could not find anything better than this. Okay, there are a lot of people trying to copy this entire thing. Some people did it also. But this is something has happened from last 30 years. So when you come on this, so how many of you guys are coming in and learning from somebody else? Real time. If you don't understand a human being, क्या business कर लोगे यार? कहाँ जाओगे आप? This is a very base. So as an audience, you learn a lot of things, but as a participant, you also let go certain things. And that day, you will be able to see that wo jo bolte hain na aap log, parivartan, hriday parivartan, heart transformation, it happens there without any coach, without any mentor, nobody, only you and your soul. Perfect? Good. So with that, let's go to the next person. Session is over. Okay. Session is over. Now we are just hearing the realizations. Go ahead. Who is next? Yeah.
All right.
Next.
Let me
After
go.
this, after Ganesh sir is Chetan. After Chetan is Mohita. Yeah.
Cool. The biggest realization is like I've dropped off all the unimportant things and now focusing more on what will bring me more money and identifying the priorities because of that. Earlier, what used to happen is I used to be after spiritual growth, right? Did so many things, right? Now I've come to a level where there is no need to do anything. Spirituality is assured, right? I've come to that state. So even if I say like do some meditation or something, it is not with desperation. It is with, okay, you can do it if you have time, if you feel satisfied. Even if you don't do it, it is okay, right? This assurance has come after very long search and so on and so forth. You guys are lucky. So you got an option of following Dhammastery and whatever Dada is showing, so that you can easily reach that space without wasting your time, right? What have I got? Mental peace, clarity, and at least knowing what is to be done, what is not to be done. So now dropping off is fairly easy. Thank you.
Okay, next. Go ahead.
Thank you. What the realization which has happened for me is that the 4 things that I want to put it down is the healthy life. By saving that time or losing that thing, letting it off. Is healthy life, a better relationship. I will not mention better relationship, but enhancement of whatever the relationship I have and one's level I have. A skill enhancement, because I am going to have the time for that thing. I can have a better opportunities of new earnings. And of course, a money saving, because something I'm keeping down that, so I'm going to save much more money on that front also. So that's all. Thank you. Thank you, Dada.
Very nice. Good realization. Yeah. Good. Next is Mohita. Okay, other people you can write your names and go after that. Yeah, go ahead.
So a lot of things I realized, which is by writing, I got a lot of clarity, that is added thing. So mental peace is one thing that rightly said by Dr. Reshma is mental peace is everything. It doesn't matter how you get it. So mental peace, self-respect, I am going to progress a lot in my personal and professional life, which I did not realize earlier because I was just holding on to it. Some of the really genuine things can come in my life, which I've been stopping because I'm attached to something. So, I can have a happy family around my, I can see the happiness of my child, because it's extremely important to give a nice, peaceful environment to your kid, to let them grow. So happiness of my parents, a lot of things, everything is interrelated. So I could see letting go of one thing, which is extremely hard and difficult, not easy at all. But yes, a lot of good things can be invited.
Good. Keep a tracker. I think that is the best thing. Keep a tracker also. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Initially, it will be like very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Then second time, it will be like, okay. Third time, you'll cope up with that. Fourth time, change. Okay. Let me see on the other side. And I have seen and experienced this in the month of December when my uncle expired. Suddenly, when he went off to the spiritual abode, very difficult for the family to cope up with that. There was a lot of attachment, lot of emotions, and all those things. But slowly, things started to work out in his own pace. It's gonna work. All right. So the next person. Okay, well said, Mohita. Let's next person. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good morning, family. Good morning, Dada. I think if I can let go that one habit, it will definitely increase the efficiency by leaps and bounds. It will save time. It will increase the productivity and also I think it will increase the efficiency and in terms of my brain's working capacity. So that I felt that if I can let go that one habit, it will help me all around. I can also give time to all other things in a proper way. So
Okay.
that was my realization.
Good. Very nice. Good realization. I think this realization is only for you. No one else will understand this. Yes or no?
Yes.
आज का टॉपिक कोई चीटिंग नहीं कर सकता. You can't cheat. नहीं नंद कुमार ने लिखा है मुझे भी लिखना है. No, his life is different. My life is different. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. If I let go things what I noted down, I think I'll be able to use better time. I can think better. I can have good relationships, And then when I think, then it definitely will add up new ideas and new things. And then I'll be able to put it into the business, and it will get lot other things. And self-happiness is again the one thing which after living that, with all this happiness, I'll be able to get my happiness also.
So delay क्यों किया था अब तक से, क्यों पकड़ के रखे हो? What was holding you? Okay,
it is
what was holding you was not only holding you, but also all the other things that you mentioned here also. Yes or no?
right.
So how fast you want to get rid of that? Write it down in that time. Time डालो उसमें. Is then तथास्तु. Good. Next.
Yeah, thank you, Dada. I was like, there are many things we used to do, like watching Facebook and TV and all. I just let it go. Likewise, we get more peace of mind. First of all, we don't need to carry anything negative, and we can utilize that time for work schedules and all, completing them easily, and money flows and all. So whatever I like to let go is like things that do not benefit me in something like spiritually or mentally, that creates stress and all. Just let it go. Like things that do not give any benefit in business or do not attract any money. Sometimes we just gaze at things and lose time and no benefit at all. Things like that, just letting go can really efficiently progress, or efficiently help us to progress in life. That's what my realization was.
So I think this is a very powerful thing. Anyone else? Or else we can end this out. Okay. So the good thing about this is, first, you need to get into that place. I know letting go is very difficult also sometimes. There is anything subtraction is difficult. Yes or no? It's like a chewing gum sticking to your shirt. You know, jab loge na thoda sa reh jayega, that thread will come, right? Cheese, have you seen this cheese? Okay, pizza ka cheese, that thing, you know, will come out, and it will not go in one shot unless and until you properly cut it off. Otherwise, the cheese will come elongated. So today, if you start also, it will be elongated. Something will stick on to the other thing, other base. Yes or no? Cheese. Remember the cheese way. So when you let go certain things, kuch part to reh jayega, that can pull you back also. Yes or no? It's like a rubber band that can pull you back, but you need to keep on moving out. So it will not happen in one shot. I know that. So I know, if you want to leave one habit or you want to leave one relationship, yadein aayenge yaar. Please understand this. You will have thoughts. The thoughts will come from many triggers. Yes or no? For example, smoking. When you see somebody smoking, you feel like, oh yeah, mujhe bhi chahiye. Yes or no? I'm just telling you, okay? This will be there. Moments will be there. Triggers will be there. And events will be there where it will try to pull you inside. But what is more important is something when you have listed this out, jab dikh raha hai na ki ye chahiye ya ye chahiye, choice is yours. You got my point? So that's why I want you to write it down, stick it somewhere, read it every time, write in a different language which other people might not understand, put some photos if you want, okay, write in a code that only you will understand, other will not understand. So when you do that, it's a different way of taking this out. So I hope this session was powerful for all of you guys. Okay, आज date final कर लो, आज date final कर लो, कल dating करेंगे, and then this date is going to give you a lot of dates in your life. Good. Okay, आज date final कर लो. किस दिन जो है ना आप propose करने वाले हो? Do yourself. Today, you and your inner self is going to take together and take the cheese out of your life. Good. Take that part. Just sticking it. And guys, I'm again telling you, this is going to be difficult. क्योंकि आदत बनी हुई है, habit है. Every day, morning, evening, night, you are doing that same thing, right? It is like that old table. यार मेरे दादाजी का table है. यार, let it go. It's okay. दादाजी खत्म हो गए. Okay, do something out of this. Give it for charity. Do something. So you can do only 3 things, guys. Okay, you can do, the first one is you can sell. The second, sell it off. That means replace with something that you can buy, or you can donate, or you can put it into a dustbin. That's it. Dump it off. Dump, donate, or sell. Anything in your life, these are certain 3 things that you can do. Figuring it out when to do it is in your hand. How much? But again, when you give it off also, there will be attachment, guys. And I'm telling you, these attachments, you will not be able to come out. Aap delete nahi kar sakte ho. But what you can do is, you can control your heart. It will be tough. it will be tough. And sometimes we do it for my tough reasons. Just imagine, for me, my mother, she said, okay, you get out of the house. And I actually went out. It was tough for her, yes or no? But if she has not done that push, today I will not be what I am. That is also something else. Yes or no? Sometimes it is better to subtract things. Grow karega. Leave it. You need to be like that caterpillar, okay? If someone helps you, you need to metamorphosize by yourself here. Don't wait for someone to help you. Mar jaoge. And you're thinking one day God is going to come. God is inside you only. Yes? No? आज तुम्हारा जो है ना वो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मुझे मालूम नहीं लेकिन ट्रांसेंडेंस बहुत पावरफुल है. So before you go, this is the entire thing I would like to share with you in the chat. Okay, this will be there in the WhatsApp group also. If you have to speak something, भड़ास और निकालना है, Dumb Mastery Facebook group, go there, take a selfie video, talk whatever you want. Thanks to Zuckerberg for giving me unlimited space. Dump it there. Can you do that? I will guarantee you, no one is going to write anything negative about you. No comparison, no advices, no complaints, no excuses. But we will all appreciate that you are sharing this out. क्योंकि एक तो जगह चाहिए यार, कहाँ निकालोगे? You need a place, yes or no? And this is a closed community. Anything wrong happens, the person is blocked permanently. We move off. Yeah, we know how to subtract things. So here is the entire thing today. Your transcendence is learning to let go can be challenging, but it can also be liberating and transformative. Transformation starts with transcendence. Pran pratishtha hi nahi hoga to transformation ghanta nikaloge. So with that, I would like to end today's session. I hope this session was good enough. Share your heart out. If you don't have a Dumb Mastery Facebook link, please ask anyone, or else I can also do something as I can give you the link where go to this link and let me give it to you. This is the one link that you will get everything. Okay, so you can go here. Sorry. Okay, you can go here, go down. You will find all the social media links are there. Okay, and if you want to get into Dumb Mastery link also, please write to us. We can help you to connect with that. Since it is the closed community, we are thoroughly checking people who are inside Dumb Mastery. So with that, let me pause today's session. Anyone has anything, please put it in the Facebook group. With that, let me stop the sessions. People who are watching this on YouTube, on Facebook, and other parts, okay, there are different channels are there. If you need to connect with us, you write a message to support@amitnath.in or just leave a comment there, and someone from my team will get back to you.